everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Dustin, and today I am finally going to share all the coverage that I got at the Bronctober Fest event. Yes, it is November when I'm publishing this video, but back in October, I went to SanTan Ford's Bronctober Fest event celebrating all generations of Broncos they put on every year, or at least in recent years since the Gen 6 Bronco has been around. Now, I really wish I would have got this out a little sooner because my car was kind of kitted up and ready for Halloween. Now, SanTan Ford has been putting this event on for the last couple of years, but unfortunately, I haven't been able to make it out to this event. I believe in 2023, the first year that I would have been able to go with my Bronco Sport was actually the day that the whole gang and I had gone on our very first overland trip. So as bummed as I was to miss the Bronctober Fest event, I was kind of okay with it because I made memories with my friends going to our very first overland trip to Flagstaff, Arizona. And that kind of, it didn't just start off-roading, but it started the journey for me wanting to go overlanding and really get out and do more than just trailing. And you know, this day was actually a lot of fun because we don't get rain a whole lot here in Arizona, but this day it was pouring. And actually the whole weekend it was pouring. We got hit with a pretty good monsoon. And as an Arizona native, I am not complaining. I can't get enough of when it rains. And you know, it came out to look so cinematic, seeing all the rainfall on everyone's Broncos. I had an absolute blast, even though we were stuck in a little bit of a downpour. And you know what? Here's a little peek at what I saw when I went to Bronctober Fest at SanTan Ford. you guys enjoyed that little peek at some of the Broncos I saw at the SanTan Ford event. You know, I do wish though that I would have entered the raffle that they had, because they were giving away some really cool items. The two notable ones that I wish I would have entered in would have been for the 37-inch set of Mickey Thompson Baja Boss tires. I mean, that is a nice set of wheels that they were giving away. Or more importantly, the Turn Off Road hardtop. I'm already looking at purchasing one of those. As much as I'd like to buy an Armadillo top, its price is just a little bit too much for me. So seeing that they were raffling off a Turn Off Road top would have been absolutely killer if I could have got one of those. And I believe the guy who was standing right in front of me ended up winning the top. He had only paid $60 for his raffle tickets, which breaks my heart, because that could have been me. If I would have just spent a little bit of money, I could have a hard top right now. But you know what? I'll get one when the time's right. And you know what? I did see a lot of really cool Broncos at this event. Of course, I saw the usual crowd from the Arizona Broncos Club with all of their Broncos that I always see, and I end up having in my videos when I do trail runs with them. I also was able to meet a couple influencers. I don't know if they'd classify themselves as such, but some friends that I've made on social media that I finally got to meet in person. So it was cool to actually get to talk to Jody from Bird Dog Off-Road. I've seen him online, and I believe have been at one event with him, but I haven't had a chance to talk to him. So it was nice to talk to someone else who makes YouTube videos and kind of share a little bit of tips on, like, how did you set up your GoPro? Where are you wiring it and getting power for it? You know, it's always cool to chat with someone who has similar interests. And I also met Brittany, who is iVegabond on Instagram, with her Galaxy Bronco, Lyra. That is such a cool Bronco to actually see in person. I have been able to chat with her a couple times now and meet up with her at a couple more events, but that was the first time that I actually got to see her Bronco in person. And you know what? That is a really cool build. The wrap on it is just beautiful to see in person, and I wish I could have seen it either in the sunlight or, more importantly, at night, because she said that it has a reflective tint to it, so that way when light hits it at night, it kind of reflects like a street sign or something. It looks so cool. I also really enjoyed seeing all of the company Broncos that were there. It's cool seeing Turn Off Road's Bronco that they had, and actually getting to look at the hardtops in person, especially since if I want to purchase one day, it's nice to kind of get an up-close personal look and see, you know, how the two-piece design looks opposed to Ford's factory three-piece. It was nice to see that in person, as well as the fact that they have an absolute monster of a build. Turn Off Road, I believe, is coming out or has already came out with their own portal setup. And seeing a Bronco on portals with 44-inch tires is so dang cool. That thing is a monster truck, and I can't imagine wheeling a Bronco with that much clearance, but I would love to see that out on the trail sometime. I also enjoyed seeing Motley Industries Bronco Raptor out there. It's kind of cool to see a build that is very clearly set up for Baja racing. I was surprised to see the doors off and tube doors on, because I wanted to wear my tube doors out. I had just purchased tube doors around this time and was so excited to put them on for the show, but then it started raining and I didn't want to risk my interior. So it's kind of cool seeing a Bronco out in the rain with tube doors. It made for some excellent shots. But their really interesting setup was the rear of the Bronco with that wing and that spare tire mount back there. It's so cool seeing like a race-oriented Raptor. And you know, there was a trail run that was scheduled after the Bronco event, but unfortunately, because of flooding out at Box Canyon, Florence, it was too dangerous to take everyone out there. So the trail guides made the hard call and decided best to not risk anyone's rigs or safety and postpone that run. Although I did go out with my friends to Four Peaks, out to the rolls, because I still wanted to hit dirt. And I don't really have any coverage of it because I just wanted to enjoy the time with my friends. But you know what? Sometimes you just gotta hit dirt, and the rolls out there just had enough puddles to splash in and have fun with the mud, but not be too dangerous. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and seeing all the cool builds that I was able to see at the SanTan Ford event. I do wish I would have entered that raffle, but next time. I do have a couple videos already filmed and planned after this one, so stay tuned for more. My friends and I went to Flagstaff, Arizona to try and see all the orange and yellow leaves falling off those aspen trees. Arizona doesn't really have too much color change down in the desert, but if you go up north, you definitely can get that fall feeling. So we were chasing that prior weekend. And after that, I did go cover the Sanderson Ford Bronco Roundup event that was up in Glendale. I was really glad to also make it to that event. There were a lot more classics at that one than I'm used to seeing, so it was cool to see, again, a big diversity of Broncos. Well, that pretty much does it. If you guys enjoyed this video, why don't you go hit the like button. If you want to see more Bronco, off-roading, or overlanding content, stay tuned and hit that subscribe button. And you know what? Remember, every mile is a memory. Stay safe, stay wild, and I'll see you guys on the next one.